Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Moses joins us for First Second Sports. The Lloydminster Bobcats are hoping that their 9 lives aren't up just yet when it comes to the playoff season.
Well, it's a must-win situation, especially when you're taking on the Bonnyville Pontiacs, who come into tonight's action with a 3-1 series lead. And as Nariman Issa reports, for several rookies on the team, this will be their biggest test of date.
The Lloydminster Bobcats hit the ice Thursday afternoon, hoping this practice wouldn't be their last. Game 5 is a must-win for the Cats, but home ice hasn't been too kind to them this series.
It's tough, and we got to a slow start, and even going to their building, it's one of the loudest barns I've ever played in, and especially here, it's loud too. But it's got to kind of shut that out, forget about what's happened, and forget what sits in the stands, and just focus on the ice.
It's understandable if nerves are slowly creeping in. This team has 12 rookies on its 22-man roster. Now, this is the biggest test of their hockey career.
Really nervous. You know, it's kind of my first playoff run here in juniors, so the pace has definitely picked up, and it gets pretty intense, and it gets loud in both arenas. It's an awesome atmosphere, but yeah, the nerves are huge, and I'm excited though to get into the game.
We're feeling pretty confident, especially myself, if I'm playing or not, hopefully. But as a group whole, we're practicing pretty good so far, and we're clicking it in. We know it's a do-or-die game.
The rookies on this team have stepped up, scoring 12 goals and 22 assists in 8 games. The veterans say they're impressed.
I think they've handled themselves great, and I think if they just keep doing what they're doing, I think we'll have success on Friday night.
And with several core players traded earlier this season, the rookies have had to step into some new roles.
The extra couple months that they've had fill in those positions and opportunities we've created by moving some of the older guys has given them the opportunity to develop and prepare themselves for the playoffs, and I think they've done a very good job of that.
As for advice from the veterans when it comes to playing in a do-or-die game,
it comes with experience, just having that feeling on the ice, like you got butterflies in your stomach the whole time, and you know it could be your last game, but mostly I just tell them to keep it simple and just play their game.
They're mature guys, that's for sure, and they're good hockey players. So you know what, they know what they got to do to get prepared, get ready for the game, and they know what to do on the ice. So I don't think I need to say too much.
It's awesome to have those guys with the experience they have for leadership, and they have great advice, and they know what to do and say, and it's awesome to have them in the room.
Nariman Issa, Newcap Sports.
You have to say, you got to hate the fact those playoff beards are going to be going if they lose tonight. You can go to the game, puck drop, for Game 5, 7:30 at the Civic Center. Now moving on, it's a dream come true for one local hockey player, the chance to play in the National Hockey League. Well, Lloydminster's Kenny Morrison has signed a 2-year contract with the Calgary Flames. The 23-year-old is considered one of the best defensemen in the NCAA right now, providing a physical game and a pro-style shot. Now, with several teams interested in Morrison, he landed on Calgary and says the decision came to a few factors.
I've been away from home since I graduated, so I think the closest place I've lived was 20 hours away. So it's been it'll be nice to be only a 5-hour drive down the road to be home. But that definitely had a little factor into it. But they've got a young core there, and I think their team and the organization's on the uprise right now, and they're looking to do some good things in the future. And no matter where you play, you want to win where you go, no matter what level it's at. It's always funner when you win. So it was a good opportunity, and it seems like they're a good fit for me as a player and for me as a person as well.
Now, Morrison scored 16 goals and tallied 38 assists for 54 points on the blue line and was Western Michigan's top-scoring D-man for 2 of the past 3 seasons. He will head to the Flames' AHL affiliate after school to join their playoff run. To the minor midget provincials, the Rohan Rage had a 2-goal lead going to the 3rd period before the Blackhawks would tie it up. And that's actually how this one would end. Parker Soretsky and Blake Fletcher were the goal scorers for the Rage. Lloydminster does clinch a playoff spot in the semis Saturday. Now it's just a matter of who they'll face. They play their final round-robin game tonight against CRAA Blue. And for the midget female Bees, the provincials in Vermilion, the host Tigers, dropped another one to Stettler Storm 9-2. The Tigers now face the St. Albert Rush in a must-win tonight at 7 o'clock. Now to some hockey. The Wainwright Bisons and Cold Lake Ice get back at it in Cold Lake. The teams split the opening games in Wainwright. Now Cold Lake North Arena is the place to be. Puck drop is at 8:30. And hey, about this, Dewberry. You better be prepared for this one. The Sask Alta Championships. The Mustangs looking for their 8th consecutive title at home. They're up 3-2 in their series against Hillmont. Puck drop is at 8 o'clock going at Dewberry Arena. And that's all the time we have in sports. We'll have more Newcap news and weather for you coming up after the break.